Commander Blackstar Lord Triple Elite at your service, and welcome back to me taking out the Alliance Chieftain in open, and we're going to be hunting down the FSD Booster. I have a ship that can do 24 light years jump range, 25. I took out the hull reinforcement packages on her and she jumps just a little bit further. So instead we've got 30 more jumps before we have to get to our destination. So let's have a look. Here we are. Bring this up, automatically find it. That's where we're going to go. So it's a long hike away, it's like 600. Yeah. And no one else here is an open. No one's at all. No ships that I know of. But that's okay. Let's have a look. Anybody in the core? No. Most people think I'm playing No Man's Sky. Let's have a look. See. Nope. And nope. Let's go. I love the sound of this ship. The look of it is good. The sound is good. The feel when you're flying it is really good. So she still says that engage. Fraction too fast. You hear this 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage. It's like just a bit off the ear when you're playing. But other than that, can't complain. We've got 12 plus other things around us. That would be 9. Oh, they're decent size. That would be heavy metal or which material thing, or heavy metallic. Sorry, what I'm looking for. This would be good. This would actually put a nice base into here. You get no really planet you land on, but pretty much every single one you can mine. I'm curious. We've got a journey to do. We'll have a quick look at these two, just curiosity. I need fuel anyway. Get fuel first. Plant or ash. It's the right temperature. Not too hot, not too cold. Don't you dare go up any hotter than that. We go up, we will go away from the sun a bit, I think. Scan that one. Will let us know what it is. Keep an eye on that temperature because we don't want to overheat. Okay, so that one's done. Time of that one. Yeah, I was right. High metal content world. Looking at what they have there. There it is there. This one's close too. I know there's a lot of high metal content worlds out there and all that, but sometimes you want to have a quick sometimes sniff at some of these places when you're going out, you're just traveling just outside the bubble, and you never know, you might find something that is got some pizzazz to it, you know what I mean? Like, might have something that you want and it's higher than anywhere else you've seen it. Right? And that's the one good thing about exploring. That opens all those up. Yeah, okay, you're probably better off going to a world that has not much. I always feel, look, oh, that looks, look at that does look gorgeous. Let's get a screenshot and then you cut those two main things out. That could work. Even Super Cruise, this thing has got some like movement to it. It's very fast, and I found it very fast in moving. If we'll get that in the end. Gee, yeah. I really wouldn't mind, like, I'd like to see the paint jobs for the, you know, the paint jobs you can get, that look like the, like one of those spikes and all that. Can't remember what the name is, they call them. I'd like to see that on this ship. They put one out for the, Alliance. Sorry, the other one, the crate. There's not much here really. And I'm like, I wouldn't mind one of those for this ship. I bought a pearl sort of thing, which is not too bad. We can have a quick look where it is. I sort of, it's not. Oh, it's more of an orangey there. And I'll put the part of the ship kits on it, which look pretty cool. It's disappointing you can't fit a fighter in here. It would be nice. Can you fit a? I think can you fit a fighter? Oh, you could fit a fighter in here, couldn't you? No, I don't know. But then you're taking out room for other things, which you really need. It depends if you don't need a fuel scoop or not. With this ship, it's got a nice jump range. Well, it depends what you want to do to it.
And now I'm back. Oh.
Welcome back.
Well, is there any possibility that if I download a game on Steam like No Man's Sky on Windows 10 and I got my Xbox Store crap installed, that it thinks I'm running a console?
No.
Okay.
Yeah. I didn't even put shoes on. It's like that. Just to walk around, I walked around on the road. It's easier. And also the road's really actually quite comfortable to walk on.
Okay.
Yeah, road's comfortable to walk on. The back driveway, which is kind of gravelly, is kind of nice to walk on as well. The path at the front is probably the worst one to walk on because it's kind of, it's weird. It's not bad to walk on too, so. I'm the type of person who used to walk barefoot a lot of places. Like, if I need to just go, like, put the bin out or something, I'll just go out barefoot because it's easier.
I got thongs for that, so. You call flip-flops.
And by barefoot, I got full socks on as well. Even though I am wearing socks now, I'm wearing some rugby socks.
Thank you, just wanted to know that.
Back in the day when Super used to do rugby.
Back in the day when Super used to do rugby.
Yeah, no joke. Back in the day. Probably like 7 years ago.
Alright. There's no such thing in Austria.
And then I didn't want to do rugby anymore, so I started just being that guy that sits in a warm coat, so telling people they're a cunt, and they, you know, that's not how you play rugby.
Oh yeah, Super, you want to check my live stream, see how it looks, please?
Oh, hey,
yeah, Ash is lurking. She likes. I think Ash said hi. Yeah, she did.
Oh,
yeah, it's
27 jumps.
Full screen.
Naminsky?
So, overall it's going to show me the messages. Now I can speak on the second screen again.
Well, I've got both TeamSpeaks running on a second screen. I have the, what do you call it, the one for Steam, that's running on the second screen too, so I can see who comes on. And on my main monitor is the game, and with head tracking and all that. And yeah, Super just put his thingamajiggy now.
What's the general outcome, boys?
The Wolves are Jono.
Represent.
And that's on my right hand monitor. That's a lot of faces. 50.
Now that I got used to my second screen, I
wow.
gathered up with Steam, with TeamSpeak, with WhatsApp.
My second screen is a piece of shit.
Holy
So,
Batman! Look at this place.
It's just small. That's the most annoying thing.
Just have to buy a bigger screen.
Hmm?
Just get yourself a bigger screen.
Yeah, I would. I just really can't be honest, to be honest. The graphics card is the thing that's at the top of my priority at the moment.
Okay.
And I do plan on, like...
What are you planning to get?
If my goal ends up getting rid of his, I'll try and get it off him for, I don't know, it'll probably end up being like 100 or 200 pounds.
So what are you trying to upgrade?
Oh, well, no,
So I've got the 92. I've got the same as you.
On the second screen and not behind No Man's Sky, Nominski.
You've got the 970, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Oh, what are you going to do with the old one when if you get rid of it?
I really don't know.
Because I wouldn't mind having another 970, so I can actually run them as what do you call it? The bridge thing.
That's a lie.
Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. SAL.
Yeah, because the
I
graphics
don't
card
think you can still buy them now, can you?
1080. Me going from a 970 to a 1080 will be a major upgrade, and in my opinion, it's worth like £200 or £100. But
So,
at the
yeah.
end of the day, it's not up to me.
1080. I have to have a look for one of those.
It's up to the woman in the household. Oh, £200 isn't how much you spend on the normal one. It's like 600, 700, 800 pounds.
Yeah, but
1080.
not the 1070.
Because the 1070 is basically a 980.
Then why don't you do it?
Yeah.
Well,
Which
okay.
I have a 970, which already outperforms
The 980.
like really well, and it's overclocked. So
Oh, actually, second thoughts, mine's not overclocked. No, thank you.
I usually underclock.
Mine's stock standard.
I feel like overclock.
I don't touch mine, I just let it stock standard.
I usually underclock like everything, like underclock CPU, underclock graphics card, do all that shit. I'll probably end up underclocking the GPU if I eventually do end up getting the one from Hypel at the end of August, because the reason I underclock is many reasons.
I don't know if
It
my
makes the
graphics
card
card...
underperform, but it gives it like 3 more years lifespan.
Okay, I don't know if my... I don't mean CPU... I know everything else will be able to handle. I don't know if the motherboard or...
And another problem that I'll have to do, and probably to deal with, is to open up my computer and see what PSU I have. So, I still haven't done that, and I really can't be asked. I'll do it when the day comes, if the day comes.
Fair enough.
Which it really shouldn't be a problem, because the 970 uses more power than the 1080. Which really doesn't make sense. But it does, because the architecture is different.
Yeah, it's a smaller nanometer production, so you need less current. That's easy. Yeah. But also depending on how old your PSU is.
It's not old. Really not old.
Alright.
My computer itself really isn't old.
Okay.
But my 970 is starting to show its age more and more at the moment, to be honest.
Quick question. That's all my information for my computer. And then also my gaming rig and all that. Now, could that handle a 1080?
Oh, the Cytec Cyborg gaming keyboard.
Yeah.
Nice. I know that one.
I still got it. It's old, but it works better than everything else I've ever had.
It might be down to your like PSU and your
Power supply. That's 1,200. Power supply is 1,200. Yeah, 1,200
That
gold.
doesn't really matter. It's the age that it gets to eventually.
Yeah, but I'm not using that much power really.
Yeah, but like if you're like, for example, you buy a massive amounts of watt, you know, that's a bit overkill for like a 970. Like 970 uses like 500 watts max.
I did have, yeah, I know, but I bought this for a reason, so I don't have to worry about touching it again.
Like, for example, you buy like you know, some, I don't know, wattage, 750 watts is really the max you'll ever need. You're running one of them, and you like 2 or 3 or 4 years pass. The best thing to do is like, you know, upgrade, because
I think
that PSU will go kapoof.
I think I've got the best one. You know what I mean? The gold one, I've never had a problem with whatsoever. And also got a ARM protection too with it too. Like what do you call it? Like one of those what do you powers? I don't know what they call it.
Ash, how can you?
All the power goes through.
With your graphics card, I'm running a 550 PU on a 1070 and an i5.
So, quick question: will my motherboard and CPU handle a 1080? That's the question. And I'm also running Windows 7.
You're running Windows 7.
I know, I love Windows 7.
Windows 7 doesn't support DirectX 12.
Yeah.
And the graphics card runs on DirectX 12.
Oh, okay, so it's kind of useless then.
And also, fucking 1080s are retarded prices, and they're probably going to be going up. Because of the fucking... the new...
take it.
1180, I think it's going to be called. It's going to be coming out, and that will be...
I'll wait till I can afford to buy a new computer before I do.
The 1080 is currently $649.99 British pounds.
Okay.
And that's the cheapest one.
No, and no.
But that's overkill. Like, with a decent computer, doesn't need more than 750 is the absolute max.
And using way too much power is the only thing you're doing in that situation is hurting yourself. Because you're using a retarded amount of more money.
No, the thing is though, the reason why I got this one, right, because you read on the package and know all that from the Corsair, the gold standard ones don't use that much power. They actually use less power than a normal one does. Because you're running, pretty much runs everything, right? And you're not taxing you're not taxing the power supply at all. With everything I'm running, I've run other stuff on here. I'm running triple monitor, everything like that. But I'm running everything there, right? But it's not taxing the power supply at all, too much. Compared to, you know what I mean?
Well, monitors don't tax the power supply.
Oh no, you know, but I mean everything else on the computer. So you look at all my stats there, everything on my computer there, that's linked up to the computer and it's running off the power supply. It's not even scratching the surface of what it can do. So mine will outlive.
Because you're 970, like 970, the max, the 970 I think uses was like, I think 500, if not lower.
Oh yeah.
I'm not sure, because it still is the best bang for your buck graphics card out there.
So I'm not quite sure if I want to go.
It's still like laps at, say, you know, 1060s and 1070s, but it is starting to fall behind, like massively.
I know how I'm going to do this.
It still can play every game in, like, I can still play every game in Ultra right now. It's only when I'm streaming that I go down to like 30 FPS or still at 60 on my Sky because optimizes fucking game. But you know,
the biggest feature of the 10 series is DirectX 12, and there's nothing
That's what I care
really
about.
out there.
I might eventually get another one. I might get another 970, but I need a longer SLI breach.
but what I'll say to you is, if I do end up getting the 1080 off Highball, when it finally arrives, I can try and look and see how much it would be to send to Australia.
Yeah.
All that stuff. I'm also
Cool.
curious about how much 980 would be to send to England from Canada.
Highball, you'd be able to, is it Highball here? No.
No, Highball's not here. He's
Um,
asleep.
Okay. Where can I get another longer SLI lead?
eBay?
I want to, because if I get one, because if I put them close together, which is kind of annoying, I find they will overheat because of the computer and all that and where we live. But if I've actually got a bridge thing, which I actually hook up to the thing and then put the bridge somewhere else. You know what I mean? It's like
You do
an
have to
extra
plug
rubber.
the graphics card into the back of your computer as well.
No, I don't have the.
PCI Express extender.
Yeah, I need that. That's what I'm after. Is one of those.
You also have the graphics card in the bracket at the back of your computer as well.
No, I don't have to plug it to the back of the computer because I've got. I can't plug it somewhere, maybe further down, lower than the actually supposed to be, because I might have to jerry rig it because I run it all air cooled. And if you I've tried to put two graphics cards. I've tried put two cards together, and there's not much difference. You barely put your fingers in there. You know what I mean? Between them. And that was that. And because the size.
What you can do is put one of the graphics cards on, one of the graphics cards on push, one of the graphics cards on pull, and it will basically just push the air through.
Yeah, now the other one will basically, the top one overheats, which is annoying. Now, what I'm thinking.
Well, no, they shouldn't overheat at all because if you've got you can if one is on push and the other is on pull, the one that's on pull is on the other side. The one that's on, basically what they're doing is pushing air through each other, so they're kind of just acting as kind of one big fan, you could say.
Yeah, but
and then
yeah.
if the computer's all fine and everything, it should just flow through and everything.
Oh, you also talking the ambient temperature too.
Yeah, that's it.
What I would try to do in your case is, do it, go in the broad way. Like you got two graphics cards beside each other.
Mm-hmm.
One connected to the motherboard, the one farther away connected to the motherboard with a PCI Express extender. And the graphics cards bridged with a long flex bridge. So you got them in SLI.
Yeah, that's what I want to try to do.
They are right beside each other and don't obstruct each other.
Oh yeah.
You need a broad case, yes, or maybe an extension so the second farther away graphics card is holding up by something. But
Yeah, I probably need an extension. That's all I'll need.
Right beside and don't obstruct themselves.
Yeah, I actually bought some because I wanted to do something similar, build a desk one, but then I realised, it's too much hassle to build a desk computer. It's way too much work involved. Especially if you...
As well, they came through.
What's that?
I know what the parcel is.
When did you get...
It may or may not have been something for my mother when it comes up to her birthday soon.
Oh, so she finally found something.
Oh, no.
You found something.
Yes.
So when's her birthday?
Well, her birthday is either on the... I always get mixed up with the 5th or the 6th, but it's on one of them days. I always get
Next month.
No.
This month? Ah, she's a Virgo then.
I think August 5th. I want to say August 5th. That rings a bell. But I might just go fucking Google. Google?
Google. What day was my mum born on?
Mum birthday. Google. Hell. No. Google does know my. Google knows my phone number as well. I just type in like Levi Wake's phone number and it comes up.
Okay.
It's actually really good for when I like forget my phone number.
How do you think? No.
I don't know my phone number off by heart. Never have.
I know both my phone numbers off by heart.
I know my mother's phone number off by heart. I just don't know mine. Because my phone number's weird. Like with its numbers and stuff. At the end and around there, it's just... yeah.
Yes,
Coming from a person who...
I don't know mine either.
Coming from a person who does all the computer stuff and all that programming, he doesn't know his own phone number.
I don't
Wow.
know my phone number, ever. I don't need to know my phone number.
I don't
because
know myself.
Google knows my phone number. So
Fair enough. Okay.
I'm literally like, hey Google. I literally type in my name on Google. Google
Okay,
tells me
wait,
all
when
of my
you-
information that Google
That's
knows.
what-
And it's good. That's because
know.
like I've got my phone number on my account as well. So
Yeah,
I know both my phone.
know other people's phone numbers by heart.
yeah.
But not mine because what for?
See, I don't know other people's phone numbers at all. I don't care. Do you know what I mean? But the only thing you have to worry about the home phone number is the last 3 digits. All the other digits goes 51460. Now the pub is interesting. Its last 3 digits is 666. I didn't notice that before. And I go, that is really cool. Because every landline in this town has 51460.
Well, our area code is 07837.
That's 03.
That's what ours is. And like our area code is really easy to like remember and understand. Type of thing.
Oh yeah.
I'm back in the same.
Hey, would anybody want an XSplit thingamajiggy? 3 months trial
I don't
license.
know. I don't actually know who uses XSplit.
Well, yeah, put it out there. If anybody wants one, I've got one. They gave me this thing. It's valid till next year sometime, but I'm not going to ever use XSplit. I'm going to make sure we're not going to be cooking ourselves. We want to run away from there. Okay. Oh, man. It's annoying putting the headphones. This headphone is. I can put it like that, but then it's not too bad. But it covers both my ears. I don't like. I always like to have one ear open. I can listen to sounds and everything else. That's how I like to be. I don't like to have. Yeah, I don't like when I
just updated some of my shit that was on my Google.
like when it covers both ears. Wow, that's an interesting point. I might have to scan that second son.
That'll probably take
There it is, right there. It's another good reason why you want to come to complete stop. Oh wow, that's the son of not even okay. Yeah. Okay, that one now we'll target. We'll target you in a minute. The only thing I don't like when you're trying to play and you're trying to do the streaming, you can't listen to music, which is annoying.
Hey, it wouldn't stop me.
Oh, we know that.
I'll just keep listening to music. It's
I think Twitch needs to fix that up.
Twitch cares about when people listen to copyrighted music, but hey, what are you gonna do?
Why care about that? Like everybody listens to copyrighted music.
Oh, they can. It's because you're restreaming it, like, and you don't have the license to restream.
Okay. Oh. Where's this other one gone to? Don't. Let's have a look. Let's target that one because I wanted to see how close it is. Oh well. Well, we're still getting fuel, so. Look, have here. I'm going to get fuel. Maybe we can get fuel off this other one. 18 jumps to go. Oh, there's that son. Where's that destination? It's up that way, so let's carefully move. We don't want to get too close to the other sun as well. Keep an eye on the temperature. We really do not want to cook ourselves.
Okay.
Welcome back. Yeah, I'm going to have to figure out a bridge for that, yeah. Yeah, I've got enough stuff lying around, I can do that.
What graphic cards do you want to run in SLI again?
2 970s.
Yeah, okay then.
Well, I've got a 970, but then if certificates is the other one, and it's not, and if it's postage and everything, well, depends what he wants for it now. Yeah, it's not too expensive. I'm going to 970, it's going to get sent here, and I'm going to have 2 970s running.
Yeah, with
Also-
970
also-
it makes sense. With the 10 series, it doesn't make sense to run them in SLI.
Why not?
The way they are built and communicate with each other through PCI Express and the bridge. First, you need to get a decent bridge. Not all bridges are good for the 10 series, and you only get like 20, if you're lucky, 30% more performance.
He
for
said a
an
970,
entire-
by the way.
Come again?
He said a 970, by the way.
Yeah, now he asked why it doesn't make sense
Oh,
for the 10
okay.
series. You get for a whole another graphics card between 20 and 30% more performance, so it doesn't really make sense.
Then you'd have to get really liquid cool when you're going for the bigger cards too, don't you?
Not with a lot of them.
Cooling.
Also depends on where you live.
I live in okay, we live in the arse, I could say the elbow, okay, under the back door of hell would be the word I'd say for it. I won't swear. It's Australia.
It's Australia. It doesn't matter where in Australia.
Yeah, it's Australia. I've had times where I've got the air conditioner on the top of the house, right? I haven't even bothered to turn the main computer on because there's about 35 inside the room, and that is with the air conditioner on. I might have to buy a separate air conditioner
room's
for
great.
it.
If I have the door closed in my room, even if I have the window, like, okay, I have window open, door closed, this room, my god, this room heats up so fucking much.
It takes,
Like, it's crazy.
like winter time, it takes forever to heat this room up, but I'm not too worried about that because it's like I'd rather be cold than have it over hot, you know what I mean? So the computer can just run and do its own thing.
Yeah, my gaming room in the winter can be heated entirely with my screens and computer.
Yep. same here.
I used to have
It's
a.
so great though. Like, as soon as you open that door, and then you walk through like the quote threshold of the door, it's just nope, staying in that room. like due to my like economic, you know, and financial situation, we had no heating around winter, and it was the coldest winter on record in England. We got down to like I think -8, -9, if not lower, and it was fucking cold. But I had my computer on. It was warm in this room. But obviously when the computer turned off it was cold, but that's what blankets are for.
Yeah, and Duna covers. Yeah, I had, what was it? Used to have a 42-inch TV monitor actually for my monitor. That was like neon glow. That was like only about a couple of feet away from me. And that's like glowed, made the whole room glow. I could probably use the green screen with that on the back of the, you know what I mean? For the light source only. But then the TV died downstairs, so I thought, oh well, I need a new monitor. So I basically put the old monitor back up, so I could afford to buy this setup, and took the TV downstairs and gave it to Mum. So now she's got a 42-inch TV downstairs to watch. Just a bit of fun. I don't mind using TVs. Some of the new ones are really brilliant.
I switched to FK for a few minutes, doing some shopping outside.
You can just sit in here.
You're going outside, are you?
Yeah, okay, yeah. But
Okay, have fun.
Bye.
Bye, Felicia.
You remember to take your cat with you. The outside is dangerous.
I'll take it out.
Cats are better. Well, now we're almost there. We've got 15 more jumps to go, and we shall hopefully get our FSD booster. And honestly, I'm quite happy.
Just to warn you, I might not be able to hear you because I'm going to take my headphones off and
okay.
go into like
A vegetarian state.
Just like kind of focus mode. Get this thing done.
Fair enough. Good luck. I hope we can get it done. I've got a flag at the base, but no symbol on it.
Also your stream is looking.
Thank you, sir. The only problem, you get sweaty hands sometimes. That's it. When you're playing and don't want to have sweaty hands when I'm playing. I knew I forgot something today. I ran out of time because I was had to do a chicken curry. What I've got to get, what I've got to do, I'll probably do it tomorrow maybe if I've got time to, is I've got a new thingamajig that converts VHS to digital, so I've got to test that out. So that's my next thing I've got to do, which I'll have to do on another computer, because that runs the new version of Adobe and new 2018 Adobe and 2018 Photoshop and so forth. But I'm finding it's a little bit annoying, like 2017, even 2017.1, that's what they called it. I don't know why they did that, but that was an upgrade. They called it 2017.1. When you do a video, right, you're making a video, you've done it, you can go to the media thing and export it through that way. So I normally do is, okay, get me video, make me video, work out where I want to put the thumbnail for that video, because I do video of the lake and of the ocean every day, and I then basically work out that, so that's all done, so I'll render down and all that. It's got the fade in, fade outs there in the intro at the moment there, which I'm getting a new intro made for my for the Lake Victoria one, the ocean one in Locksport, and what it used to do, right, is used to be able to go export straight to that. So that's start to export. You push the little green thing. You then go back to the thing and you open up a new project, and the other one disappears. Right, it doesn't come up on the screen, just disappears. Right, it basically saves it into a separate spot. You do that one, do the same principle. You upload that one. When the first tick is done, you then got to go back into that original one, delete everything bar the thumbnail you want to keep. Now the reason why I do it this way instead of putting the whole video into Adobe Photoshop is because I've already picked on the video where I want, roughly where I want that thumbnail to be. So you then delete everything and then you basically make another video, and I call it like just number one, right? And that number one then goes into Photoshop. That little section of video goes into Photoshop, and then I work from that little section. I can then find where I want to put what I want thumbnail to be. Oh, getting too hot. Go away from the sun. Yes, away from the sun. And so and then when it gets into Photoshop, you then just find that section, you freeze that little... I'm just curious. What is this? No, that was silly. Not with 13 FPS. So, and then what you do is you put it into Photoshop, you work out exactly where you want that thumbnail to be. You can get down to right, the millisecond basically. You then export that. That will become now the photo. You put that back into Photoshop, then you do your magic with it, like you make it darker, lighter, add, you change whatever you need to do. And then I also put the camera, which I put mostly on the top right hand corner. Now if I'm doing the lake ones, I'll put the little welcome to Locksport symbol, and I'll put that onto the left hand corner, so it's pretty much like it's pretty much anywhere really. And I use that one just so people have a reference to where it is and stuff like that, they can see the videos. If I'm doing the ocean one, there's actually a notice board there, and I've taken a photo of that and we've fixed that, got that fixed up, and so it was all done in Photoshop, and then you put that in there as part of that over the thing. So you see the main symbol, the little camera, and that there. Now that's pretty much everything there. I still do all that. But the problem I'm facing, right, with the Windows, I say not Windows, the Adobe Premiere Pro 2018, it doesn't get rid of the other video. Like you put one into there, right, and then you go, okay, it's in there. I want to go to, you go to new video, or you open another video. The other one is still there. The project is still there on the thing, and it's still on the main screen. Now I thought, oh, I could delete that, that's fine, and no, it doesn't. When I had to redo my video of my unboxing video of the Titan Stealth Chair. No, but that's what they call it, Titan Stealth. I'm going to say it's supposed to be a stealth chair. I don't know, it's comfortable. It's a little bit hard on the butt. I want to make it a bit softer there. The armchairs, they're growing on me. They're still a bit hard, but they're growing on me. I think I described that one. And it still moves the right hand one, so that's the only negative. Like, you got the button there, you can move it, and it locks into, supposed to lock into place. But I've got that little bit of right and left hand movement and forward and backward movement on both of them, really. It just gives that bit of movement there. I think that's the only thing that's negative about. I might see if I can tighten it up somehow, I don't know. they go up and down, which is good. And it's good with the green screen too. I like it how it's sitting and how can you rest my head actually. So if I ever want to lie it back a little bit, I can actually rest my head. The only problem is I found that the handles, you've got to really lean down to get to the handles. Oh well. One handle is to pick it up, well, to lift it up on the right hand side and lower it down. The other handle is to free the backrest completely. I can just do the manual one here, but I don't know. Now, so that's the only problem I'm finding with the 2018 Adobe. It doesn't like it. Now, there's other methods you can do to putting like into the Photoshop, and I found that's the best method. So if you want to use a thumb shot of any video, instead of trying to put the whole video into Adobe, unless it's a short video, you want to just basically work out roughly where you want that video to be. And most of the time it's at the start of the video when I'm recording, or something else might happen in the video that I might think, oh, that looks good, it would look good as a thumbnail. That's good enough. So what I have to do now, even though I'm using Media Encoder, which is a kind of annoying thing, it's good and bad. Now it's like I can probably get away with it. So what I'll do now is I'll put like the lake video in there. I'll make the whole video, edit it where I want to cut the thumbnail to be, export the main video, and when I click tick on the media thing, right, I then go back into that video, delete everything I don't want for the thumbnail, get rid of that, and then basically export it again. Don't save it, but you export it again. You click it so that you make it number one, change the name, you save it that way, but you don't get out of the program, because I know if you get out of the program, it's not going to work. So you have to stay in that program, export that and wait for the tick, basically the two little green ticks. When the two green ticks come, you can delete that off the media encoder, media encoder, I think it's called. I'm not quite sure exactly. And then you go back into the program, back into the Adobe Premiere Pro, delete all that information, put your other video into that because now it's already gone, and then you do that one too. You do exactly the same way. But it's actually faster, I've noticed, because like I used to make, like when I do, like, say I used to be able to do like 10 videos a day. I still do if I get the right shot. If I get like some really nice animal shots, bird shots, stuff like that, I'll try to make videos along that pathway, right? But the problem you're facing now with this one, I'm going to have to do each one individually, where before I can just do one, export that one. The only thing I had to worry about was waiting for it to have that green tick on it. So once the green tick was done, I could then put, say, the other part thing. So I used to do the two main videos, go back into the, once I got the two, like say I do two main videos, go back into it, get rid of everything of the video that I don't want except for the thumbnail, save that as a thumbnail, get that exported, right, wait for the green tick for the first video, then go back into it and do the same thing for the second video, because you've got to save it, right? So if you save it while it's exporting, it tends to upset the exporting of said video, and I've had problems with that. But with this new system though, I'm shaking my head going, what have they done wrong here? You can't do it like the old one, which is annoying, and they put both projects on the thing and it doesn't disappear, which is highly really annoying. Here's the other side. One there. I know that one behind us, is it? Gotta get some fuel while we're doing it. This looks awesome. And sun. Fuel is the sun and the thing. So that is, I do find annoying. There might be a way around that, but 20,000. No, I'm not gonna bother. So if I can figure out how to fix that up, I will. But it's up to a day, really. Everything else is pretty much the same. The Ultra Key, as you can see, I'm using the Ultra Key and OBS Streamlabs, but the Ultra Key in Adobe, I've got to probably set the lights up a bit better for it, I think. I'm not overly worried about it. I'm not really using a green screen doing that mostly for my videos, so and I might do some of the videos unboxing using a green screen, but I might use several different green screens for it, like using a cloth one, which I might then put that up. It's much bigger. Use both of the and trying to work out the right way of getting the right colours, so I can delete most of the stuff in the background and have something going in the thing. So this green screen works fantastic. That's not even 2 feet away from me. I don't know if I need more light on my face. I'm not quite sure about that, but we'll see how we go. Super's playing No Man's Sky. Okay. Probably, which I want to get back into, but it depends what time I finish this. It's only like whatever they would be playing for 52 minutes. Oh, this is a big place. But that's what I do. Like it takes 2 minutes to do one video and about 4 to 5 minutes to do the other one. That's just recording the video, but setting it up. I've had times where I spent 20 minutes trying to set it up, because no matter what you do, the horizon is always different. But when you set up on the sand, you've got a tripod sitting in the sand, no matter, like, you got to basically then adjust it every single time, and you can't just have it one setting, which is annoying. Unless I get a proper board and I can put that down, then have that perfectly flat. But that's just that's never going to happen, because I'm not going to be carting everything down. So you put your tripod into the sand, make sure it's secure, especially on a windy day. I've had days where I can barely stand up, let alone the tripod. And what I do is I set it up, then I look directly across the lake, and I try to get that even. Like it's pretty flat, right? The lining of the horizon. I try to get that so the camera's lined up nicely. Then when you swing it to I know that behind me it's going to be right, then I just either swing it to the left or right of me. I'll then try to line it up with the horizon again. And I think I need to find a much better tripod that can do that, or the head of the tripod that can do that, where it's a lot harder with just the one I've got at the moment, where it's a manual one I've got to use. And when you tilt, when you're doing it, you tilt it this way, and you might tilt it forward a bit, and you're not getting that lined up. Then of course when you go back to there, that's going to be obscure. So that's the only thing. Oh, that's a nice looking. It's looking weird looking planet there, but it's nice. I'm not going to hang around at Corsair before, but we're on a purpose. On a purpose or purpose? On purpose. We're on a purpose. Or in a purpose. I don't know, we're on a purpose. Hunting down the FSD Booster. So I have to think about how do I want to, like, if I can find a better tripod out there, or the head of the tripod that will sit on top of this tripod. I can set, no matter how the tripod stands, I can then just adjust it perfectly for this camera. I do have another device that will do it for my 360 camera, but I've got to get a battery for that, and it's a lithium battery, and they tend to, if you don't use it every single time, they tend to run out. When they run it, if they run out of power, they're pretty much died, which is highly annoying. I've got 2 batteries dead on me, and they're not cheap to replace. But I need something I can really get. I can put the camera on. It's a decent sized camera. I can put it onto there, get it so it's set perfect that way. So when looking at the horizon, set perfectly flush. Spin it around so it looks to the left or the right, and then set it up so it looks perfectly flush that way. And so when it swings back to there, it's still going to be perfectly flush. If that makes sense to you. But that's what I'm after. Huh. And I've just got to find something like that. What do we got here? Huge.
User joined your channel.
Hello?
Hello, sir. How's things in sunny old Scotland?
Alright.
So I'm just thinking about what tripod I need. I've got both TeamSpeaks up and running at the moment as well. I've got mine and the Wolves of Jono. I'm thinking about making another push to talk button for my one, because the voice activation one, yeah, it doesn't really work too well with this mic. No, it's not critical. No, not critical. We don't burn, no burn. We've got 6 more jumps. Hopefully we've got 6 more jumps to go to find the FSD Booster. You're going to No Man's Sky, are you? Well, anyway, that is what I want to try to achieve. So if I can put it on a tripod, no matter what day it is, set it up perfectly flat, turn it around perfectly flat, so no matter which way I spin, it's still going to keep that perfect flatness. That's the hardest thing to do, I found, on some days on a tripod. But other than that, I like it. I like the handle, I like how it works. You need a really decent heavy tripod when you're doing it in the wind. 54. Oh, 54 new objects. Wow. There'd be. You got all these as well. Holy crap, man. This one is not a bad system if you think about it. See, all the landable planets, and they're not building space stations out here. Why aren't they building space stations out here? I mean, I don't know about you, but if I was in the space station building business, I'd be looking at going, I can put stuff out here and build bases. Not only that, you'd make a small fortune. There's all this wasted resources they're using, they're fighting over other things like walls and other things.
Hey, Vince.
And famine.
Vince is dead, rip.
He said hello.
Yeah, Vince, I have a problem. Mods installed, mods packed, crashing on boot up. Whoops.
Whoops.
Really? Yeah, I'm crashing on boot up when with the mod installed.
Yeah, when I tried it, like, and same with the ocean one. If I go to the ocean, look at the horizon, it's perfect. I turn around the other way and it's like this. So I got to adjust that without adjusting that one to be off center. And I just have to find the right tripod. Either right tripod or I think it's the head of the tripod I'm gonna need.
It could be something simple.
My beard needs.
Yeah,
I've really got to go get a haircut. Not the hair itself, but the beard.
I broke a website by having to.
I'm tempted to lose all of it. I'm not quite sure yet. Because he's getting a bit. I don't know. I might consider that.
Yeah,
see how it
bits
goes.
of code refused to work over again, and so it was only until I looked at it, programming VBA, I got to declare what the Boolean value was, So I went ran the code that was going, I can't find anything. And it wasn't clearly enough to find for it.
Yeah, I need to boot up the debug version of No Man's Sky.
Oh, yeah. I'm just... Get better, a better ship.
Well, not right.
Well, welcome back.
Thank you.
Welcome back. Archie,
Oh, hi.
hello. Did you get it fixed?
No. And I ran out of ideas what it possibly could be. No idea. I blinked.
Was it weird that I was expecting I Blame Super? Was it that way?
No, you're not that powerful.
Trust me, I'm so used to it.
You plug in my gamepad.
I'm used
Get
to
this.
so many people saying Blame Super when I join a channel. I'm like, what? What did I do?
So how many mods are you trying to run?
Who, me?
No, RJ.
Archie.
He's not running any. He's uninstalled them.
No, how many was he trying to run?
I think he was running 2, 3.
Have you just jumped into the... Have you just uninstalled everything, get it to working again so it works again, then just pick one mod and then install that mod and see if that works. Not install all 3 of them, just install one at a time, or one and test that one, uninstall it, then install the next one.
All of them uninstalled and the game is fucked. And he's uninstalled, reinstalled, deleted all files, done all that shit.
I even deleted the registry entries and everything related to
Put it onto another... Try maybe put it onto another... delete everything off the game again, right? And then put it onto another hard drive. That could be the problem. I don't know, but it's just an idea you could try. Unless Windows maybe... Windows could have something to do with that. Something hidden in Windows or something in Steam. Or try another computer. Do you have a lap? Oh,
I mean, try another computer. Yeah, on everyone else, I don't need to try another computer because I got a whole bunch of people playing No Man's Sky on other computers where it's running fine, and I did not find the issue I had anywhere on the internet. So I'm inclined to believe that it might not even be a No Man's Sky internal bug. But
Well, the only way you'd probably...
I don't know, something else.
Okay, there's one method you could possibly do. Delete everything that you can find on that everywhere, right? Completely the hard drive that you have your games on, format the whole thing, right? Clear it all out, right? Including Steam. Reinstall everything brand new, fresh like that. And then if it still plays up, it's either Steam or possible Windows. And if it's Windows, then you've got to really pretty much wipe everything off your computer and then do it all over again.
What you just described is, okay, the car's not working. What now? Okay, just nuke the fucking place. No, not nuke the town. Nuke the whole fucking 20-mile radius of your car. What do you mean it's regular?
Well, that's next one.
Okay, burn down the house.
Oh god, yeah, well, okay.
Infested with spiders, I'd burn the house down. I wouldn't think about it twice.
Okay, that's fair enough. You're making me laugh.
I got a story with spiders. I hate spiders.
Yeah.
But this...
The German countryside, believe me, you don't want to visit. You don't want to visit my
okay.
place.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I'm already shivering.
Here. Hey,
Like, just give me a fucking flamethrower, and I'll be happy.
To be honest, I have.
Fear of spiders will look like
I-
this big.
Super. I bought for 20 euros. I bought not a flamethrower, but it's basically a heat gun with a long handle and a nozzle, and it's for burning grass on the pavement. Oh, it's wonderful for spiders.
That sounds good.
Aerosol pants work really well too.
It's an environmental friendly way of cleaning, getting rid of bugs.
I actually have something here called No Bite, and you put it on your clothes, and you put it on your skin, and put it like everywhere that is between you.
So what
and
you
the
say is you buy
outside.
like 400 fucking gallons of it and just spray it everywhere, all over your house, inside and out, right?
No, you put it on.
One barrel
Just swim in it.
He wants a bath.
Make a moat of it.
So what type of spiders do you have in Germany that you're so afraid of?
No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what type of spiders they are. It's just because it's a spider. It's an 8-legged creature, and your brain just can't work out like.
Yes.
That's all it is. It doesn't matter
But,
if it's.
but to be honest, I've seen one like 2 weeks ago, which was about
one jump away.
8 centimeters foot to foot.
Cool.
Big, black haired, and like that was a proper hunting spider. Yes.
As a bird spider.
Call me whatever it is. It's still spiders, and fuck them.
Like,
Call me
okay.
whatever you want. I don't give a shit. But
Like the spider I'm not scared of in any way is just daddy long legs. Never scared of them, never will be, because they don't have like a thick body or anything. They're just kind of nice.
We have daddy long legs. They're beautiful. Got them in the house.
they're
They're
great.
friendly.
Like, same
They
with-
eat other spiders.
they're fun.
yeah.
They eat-
all
they
the
eat-
ones that are just like,
They eat
I don't
other
care that you're
spiders.
just a fucking household spider. Like, fuck you, cunt. The good thing is my mother's started to become like less scared of them too. Like, because how many of them she's like flattened with a fucking shoe and shit.
We let spiders
have to
live.
have
I've got redbacks in the garden somewhere. The only spider we don't want to have is the wolf spiders. Oh, okay. I won't talk about spiders again. He's got all the way. He's got to walk about. He's scared. But anyway, as I said before, why not just completely basically for either that. I'd redo the whole hard drive. All your games on the hard drive on SSD. Wow, wow. This is huge. It's 2 white suns.
It's an M.2 SSD.
You got yeah, he's muted himself and the speakers too.
And the thing is, the game works great, everything works, but the planets aren't rendering correctly when I'm in space.
So the game works, but the planets aren't working then. That's strange.
Yeah.
That's without anything running.
And it looks like a draw distance issue.
So, can you have you modified your draw distance and stuff like that in the game or not?
I have no idea what the answer is. I would have tried at least, but the way the game is built, there's not one entry for the drawing distance of everything.
Okay.
Everything has its own properties, everything is implemented by itself, and no, I'm not going into that because it would require me learning again the stuff I'm not interested in, and
Fair enough.
I just like, I live with it now, so Maybe it fixes itself at some point, maybe not, I have no idea. I actually want to play the game and not spend hours tinkering around with it.
Tech support. Go to your Steam, yeah.
Yeah?
Do verify integrity of game files, just to see, just to see, you know. Just never hurt. Oh no! Wait! No! I know what you could do. Go on to
nuclear system.
I'll go get you a link. Well, I won't get you a link. I'll just get you a fucking piece of code to go stick in something. You know, when Super says that, people get worried. Where is it?
I think it's A3 I've got to go to.
Oh.
3A. Okay, so that's probably
if
further.
you want to go on an experimental branch, just to see if it fucking works.
I have a feeling it might be down here
like
somewhere.
Right click on your...
But we'll scan everything.
Right click on your...
I'm in no hurry.
Amount Sky, and then go to properties, and then from properties go to betas, and then from betas there will be a thing in there that says enter a beta access code to unlock private betas. Type it in there and click check, and it should grab it.
2A.
Okay.
We've got to find 3A.
That current one, let me check.
Because it'll come up close to as soon as we scan it, or come to the area. It'll come up. There's Guardian structures, and plus alien ruins, and we'll find out.
No, somebody
exactly
else
what have we got.
It's from the 2nd of August, so I don't know, unless it's been pushed to normal yet.
They're talking about No Man's Sky having problems with it. Well, what do you expect when you try and mod something? Hey, where'd that go?
Doesn't seem like a fix for that though, but it might. I don't know. It might fix it. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, just worth a try. And you've backed up your save file, so it doesn't really fucking matter what you do, really.
True.
Itchy
You
good.
won't lose anything, you.
They're talking about.
Okay.
So
really weird that
we
this
just got to
crashes
find
on
A3.
boot. The mod crashes on boot.
The mods don't like you.
Yeah, it does. Modding is annoying, actually.
And they do it so well though in GT5. I mean, they're going to put credit cards in that game, weren't they?
Where is the file?
And they're going to put it in, what's the name? They're going to put credit cards and all that in GT5. That would have been fun. Hey, guess what? Somebody just modded my card. Oh, I've got $1 million in there. Yay. Go to the bank, I'm taking $1 million. Thank you.
Game. Oh, I should delete that folder. I've got a mod folder in my normal just directory. Delete that. PC banks, mods.
So you imagine them putting that in there, you're putting your save your Visa card and all that into GT5.
Okay. It's it.
Advertising fake space.
What are you trying to do?
No, remember GT5 was going to put the credit cards and all that in there, Visa cards and all that when they first brought it out. See, the only thing I like about that game is the single player model.
I think I know what it could be.
Okay.
And I'm gonna laugh. I'm gonna 100% laugh.
No, is it one of those? Yeah. Okay.
Okay. The file. It gave me two files. It gave me a WOJ flag spelled capital WOJ capital F lowercase LAG, and the mod is called capital WOJ capital F LAG. Could it be that? Could it be that? Could it be that? If it's that, I'm fucking gonna cry. And laugh. And cry. And take note.
And write it down.
Yep, no, crash on boot. Yeah, that's good. I guess the No Man's Sky logo then crashes. It's literally crash on boot. No, like Hello Games logo and then crashes on boot, so it's really fucking weird.
So has anybody actually ever done it?
What, modded? Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
the flags and that, I mean.
Yeah, people have modded them, yeah.
And how come you're having the trouble doing it?
because I've never done it before and I want to learn.
Why not just ask them, get them to give you the information you need to have, and then just do it from there?
It's better to learn from trial and error
Okay.
than to learn and just ask somebody and learn from that.
It's slower at the beginning, but once you're in it, you're so much faster and getting things done.
I taught myself CSS and JavaScript. JavaScript's easy.
Well,
So is CSS. Like, I also like just randomly read a book about HTML and learned HTML by myself. I don't like, just go crazy. Basically, you eventually like I coded a website from scratch, scripts, plugins, and like CSS, JavaScript, all of that shit from scratch in 10 hours.
wow, that's impressive.
Just me by myself going ham. Music on, 10 hours.
That's very impressive. No, excuse me.
I obviously did have somebody else in the channel with me because we were just talking random shit the whole time.
And you still managed to do that. Oh, well.
And he was trying to break bugs and stuff and try and work out what, like, because we were every couple of hours we were pushing it to a website so we could, kind of debug it and stuff and say what we need to change. It's like the Walls of Jedi page. It's kind of jank, but it fucking works. And,
It
It does.
It's not bad, yeah.
That works, by the way, handing in gold.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to post it on Twitter once I get back to the base.
But
So we're going to hunt down A3 or 3A.
that's really good. It's supposed to pick up and not important.
Yeah, I'm pretty impressed with that microphone because I got the speakers quite loud and it doesn't pick up.
My microphone I have to use push to talk with it.
Go down like normal. Oh yeah, that's better.
Kind of annoying.
I'm not doing it.
What? Yeah.
I'm using no gain. Gain bad. That's me that used to do lighting for big, like big shows and stuff. Program the lighting, all that stuff. It's really fun.
Oh, wow.
It's a very expensive light, by the way.
So many screams.
Very fun. I miss that actually. It was a lot of fun.
Why don't you get back into it?
Can't be honest. I really can't be honest. And I'd have to learn it all again.
Fair enough.
And what I know is probably out of date as well.
You probably really got to find something that you're really passionate about and you like, and then try to make some money from it. That's what you need. You got
The
skills.
only thing I've ever been passionate about is radio, and I will
There you
never
go.
get into radio ever.
You never know.
And it also doesn't make any money, like at all.
Well, you don't really need to. You can do it from home, you realise. This is Radio Super. You create something up and do it from your own home. Go out and interview people, then put that onto the thing. Or if you know people are in town and you want to find it, talk about your area. Talk about the people in your area. Talk about yourself. Which you do normally. We get that off for free. But if you did that on radio, you might be able, on your own radio station, you might be able to do that. Another radio station might pick you up. Somebody out there in the world might go, wow, that voice is absolutely fantastic. Like, the Wolfman or whatever his name was. He had that perfect voice, you know what I mean? Yeah.
It really can't be this.
But, you know what I mean?
I've got a full log.txt now. This is initialized. Okay, let me delete that.
How many people you get following you on Twitch when you do your live video?
I'm going to cut my shader cache. Like,
I think Lindsay should set up her own YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And
Get in there.
millions by selling food supplements.
Very true. Look at him. He's made like a builder. Look at him, he can cycle for 4 years. He still hasn't stopped, he's still fucking going. Don't worry.
He's still going.
Yeah, maybe a tiny bit of editing, but he's still going.
You could get Getty as well, because he can sing and play musical instruments. Don't think anybody understand him, but you can still...
Getty would just meow.
But the thing is that you've got that ability.
He's a fuck.
And plus also the people you do know, you can actually probably introduce, start talking to famous people completely around the other side of the world, and get them onto your radio station, which is technically a computer.
Yeah, fucking crashed again, guys. Fucking great.
There's so many ideas out there, Super. It's up to you.
I don't know why it's crashing.
I'm an ideas person. I'm not a doer, I'm an ideas person. That's not the problem. It's crashing again, the game.
Well,
so
I should really keep checking
we
that as
pretty
well.
much want to find 3A, which should be in this next either one of these sections. Not that much more to go through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 22 more places to go see, which are going to be.
Like, I'm just gonna give you this screenshot. Here you go, Black. There you go, Black. That's a screenshot from the Discord I'm on.
Okay. And what am I looking at?
That's to do with the sun. Where the sun's placement is in the sky.
Ah, yeah, regular sun. Yeah, regular sun. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Super is a flat earther.
It's a fire starter.
You could make a flat Earth in the man's sky.
Well, I thought you were playing around with the flag, not the sun.
Oh no, I'm not. That's not mine.
Okay. Did you put a comma in the wrong spot? Or a space too many?
That could be easily. Like, that's what. Oh fuck! I think I did. I think I see it. Okay.
See, that's a problem I find when I'm doing Elite sometimes, because you copy the name down, right, to where the system is, and you put it into there, and you go, oh, great. Why is it not finding the system? And you go, oh, okay. I put a space in the wrong spot.
It's worse with coding because it doesn't tell you.
Mm-hmm. It doesn't tell you either
It's
with
like,
Elite.
hey, cunt, you did this wrong. It's like, oh.
It doesn't do it
that.
either with Elite too. It just doesn't find it for you. You gotta read.
What's even more fucking funny is when you make a website, the website or program is working perfectly fine, you're adding shit to it, it's working perfectly fine, and then all of a sudden, it's still working perfectly fine, and then you save, you go to the fucking thing, and then it's all of a sudden not working perfectly fine, and you're like, okay, what the fuck did I change that broke it? And then you have to backtrack a ton to try and find it. And then you backtrack, you finally get it working again, but with less shit that you had before, and then you find out it was actually just a slash.
But the thing is that, this is the thing I find it very funny. You go, okay, the website's working fine, right? You make a copy as said work thing.
Oh, I do.
And then you put that copy in a secure place. Oh, the website is crashing. Why is it crashing? Okay, make a copy, put that aside, get the other one, put that back into place so it gets it
User in your
working.
channel timed out.
And then you use a program that can compare both of the websites. So you can get, then they can go, oh, that's where it's stuffed up. That little thing has been added there. That shouldn't have been there. A bot that can go through each website and go and pull it apart and go, do exactly everything's supposed to be. So therefore, you got everything working in the website still. Logic.
User entered your channel.
Oh, he timed out and came back.
Wait.
Yeah, that was strange.
Welcome to BT Internet. Right?
Right.
I'm I'm hoping it's in one of these places. But wouldn't that make sense? Or am I speaking too much logic for you?
No. It doesn't work in practice.
Why doesn't it work in practice?
Because by backing up things, you might actually like fuck up something in the backup, or do something to where it makes the backup pointless. I've backed up things before, and then I've changed something, or either just something has happened to where the backup is no longer a backup and it's gone, or
How do you manage to do that? It's copy and paste. How do I just copy and paste? Select all, copy, paste.
And there's also some files you just in general actually can't copy paste.
Ah, okay. So that makes it hard.
Actually, I've been thinking, see a problem with No Man's Sky. When you installed mods and stuff backed up. Well, I'm sure Skyrim, if you uninstall mods, some of them can still linger on.
That's true.
So pretty much you're telling him what I just said to him. He has to completely utterly wipe his SSD drive. And also wipe Steam maybe
Well,
off
he's
it.
wiped his registry, which is basically like fucking uninstalling, like properly, completely, like.
Yeah, but if you wipe, okay, yes, and wipe those where all the games are. Wipe the whole SSD drive. Wipe Steam off his computer.
Pointless.
So no, it's not pointless.
Take the case out, RJ. Hit it with a hammer.
Chuck out.
Well, that's the ultimate cure for it.
Turn it on and off.
Kid, mate, that's the ultimate.
Yeah.
Hey, that will fix the problem up. 10 to 1, that will fix the problem up. If that doesn't fix the problem up, then you know it's not your PC or anything. Then it's not
And by
Steam.
that time, the computer's on fire.
Hey, but I'm right though. That's probably going to be the last straw he's going to have to do.
Made it.
He's going to have to go sit down and go SSD, mate. Get rid of, pretty much wipe everything off his computer. Put Windows back into it. Put Steam back onto it. Put games back onto it, and then go. Well, it's working perfectly now. And it only took me 3 months to put everything back on. I'm slightly extremist in that one. He has to wear a radiator suit. As soon as I actually find this planet and we actually go down there and land, I wouldn't mind playing a bit of fun. Playing a little bit of No Man's Sky tonight, if I got time to. It's 24 past 10.
Like,
This is going to take a while to get to. They look like real shoes now. They don't have like the toes cut out. Like your feet are slightly deformed. See, the thing is that when you're turning, okay, if I turn, do this. See, it just does that. Oh, you've got a twisty thing. Ah. The feet don't do anything. Wouldn't you have foot pedals there? Like you can have. So you can actually just go like this. Foot pedal. Foot pedal.
okay.
And I can just go. If I go.
There is
See, this is.
comment out.
Oh, I see. Yeah, because that one now. I probably should try getting the. Nah, because it's too much hassles. Trying to get the controller for that and test it out one day.
Keep scrolling. I'm not gonna scroll this fucker.
I do like this setup too much. Now we just gotta wait. And I think I'm right though.
Fine.
He's gonna have to probably format the whole SSD drive, format his whole main drive, put Windows back in, put Steam back on, put the games back in. Otherwise, nuke the house or in the neighbourhood, and a 20k radius around it.
This guy's got a better solution when it comes to your rover versus small rocks. You just drive right through them and smash.
Could it be this? Models, where are you? Metadata. It shouldn't be that, because I haven't changed anything with that.
I might visit that one day.
It's gonna be that moment when I just finally say fuck it, and then just never ever deal with mods ever again on No Man's Sky.
That will never happen because you'll get back to it and you'll keep bugging you till you get it done. You might put it down for a while, but after a while that bugginess will get to you and you go, I've got to do something about it. Now please be where I'm after. Oh well, if we can find the alien ruins here, I'll be happy. Oh, the ancient ruins, I should say. Ancient structures.
No Man's Sky, okay. We got some of the No Man's Sky. This is the XML release. Got here. Space, anomalies, areas. Biomes, common buildings. I'm curious if this mod works. I should try and install this mod, see if it works.
Oh wow, I want to go that far back. Oh, I see, that's why I can bring it back like that. Go forward. So here's the...
Install that.
I'm not too close to that.
No Man's Sky, boot.
Oh,
It might crash and stuff on these mods too.
It feels...
Right. Yep, crashed on start with that too.
Oh, well, I'm trying to get a comfortable seat, so I'll hold back,
Could
hold
just
back.
be.
Everything's comfortable.
I have no clue.
Oh.
I actually have no clue. Okay, we delete that. Delete everything. Let's just confirm the game boots up by itself with no mods.
Yeah, I was going to suggest that.
Yep. Stretch. Hello, games. Hasn't crashed yet, and it crashed up. This is where it would have crashed.
Yeah, I'm scared.
Okay, it boots up perfectly fine with no mods. At least I know it's mods. It's good. Oh, F4. I owe F4 again. Thank you. I love when no one's going to I'm like,
So have you compared your...
I tried the other mod, like the mod that I'm kind of going off as a kind of a template type of thing.
And that crashes too?
That one just crashes. Oh, yes.
Okay, so is there anybody else have made similar mods that you've made
User
that
disconnected from your channel.
Planets.
Super?
People have made mods, yeah.
Yeah, okay. What you want to do is, if somebody's made a mod for a flag, copy that mod, put it onto your thing and see if it actually works. It doesn't crash the game. If it does work, then you then basically pull apart that one to put your mod into it and work out how to put your flag into it. Simple logic.
It is.
Okay. Well, there you go. We always think in logic. don't get that song started in my head.
Yeah, we can
No.
play some fucking Sea of Thieves as well.
Oh god, I haven't got that game thinking.
Being that, you know, RJ's on, and so is an intro. Okay, No Man's Sky.
Download then.
I went too
I
fast.
better start the download then.
I think I've updated. I think it's updated. I'm gonna check. Install the Steam, bro. Not Steam. Where's fucking Windows? Windows. Not called Windows. Windows Store. Do I have the Windows Store installed? Yeah, I do. I remember when I uninstalled the Windows Store. Okay. It's like, ooh, wrong one. No Man's Sky?
This better be here.
Not No Man's Sky.
Getting annoyed.
Sea of Thieves. Sea of Star
That's
Thieves.
so-
There you go.
Before.
Oh, that makes so much sense now. Sea of Star
User
Thieves.
joined your channel.
Because it's Star Citizen, but they're thieves. You know?
Welcome back.
Hey, Mr. RJ.
Yes, Mr. Super.
Ow. Would you like to play some Sea of Thieves later on?
Oh, of course, definitely.
Make sure you've updated. Vince is currently updating. So.
Okay.
Yes. The gig.
Yeah, it's not that big. It's kind of nice.
So that's B4, A4.
Well,
So
the
I think I'm going to look for B3A.
Yep. Don't crash. Oh, yeah, crash again. Yep, it's this fucking mod. I guess you can't do that then anymore. That's kind of sad. Remove
Into what?
mod, custom file, like custom flags and stuff in,
Ah.
because it seems to be crashing every single time.
Oh,
Have you checked online, see if anybody has the same problem?
Nah, I can't be asked.
Fair enough.
Just gonna kind of like ignore it and close all that shit. Get my old mods back that I was running ages ago.
So what mods are you running on yours?
I'm literally just running a mod that fucking changes a couple of things on the Galaxy map.
What do you mean?
Makes it so I can distinguish systems easy.
Okay. Is there any other mods that can give you get better stuff in the game than that?
They're called cheats.
Yeah, I know. Is there anything like that in the game so I can just
Yes,
access?
there is.
They make your health. Yeah. Okay.
But they're
What?
pointless.
Why?
It's a
Why?
single player game. If you wanna get good, if you wanna get good things,
Yeah, but that's annoying
Just play the
taking
game.
forever. Yeah, I know, but I just want to get like an unlimited health one and unlimited fuel one, so I don't have to worry about fuel and health again.
so you want to play the
User
game,
in
but you
your
don't
channel
care about the
timed
game
out.
mechanics. Sounds
No,
Big
the other stuff, no, the game mechanics I care about, but I just don't
User
want to have
entered your channel.
fuel
They play
or health
creative
problems.
They
Yeah,
create-
but I don't want to play creative like this.
Well, don't install.
Okay.
It's like it's pointless. Like I could easily I have a save editor and everything for like backing up my save files, but like I could easily just give myself fucking every single thing in the game if I wanted. But no, I'm not going. Because once you start
Yeah.
doing that, you get bored of the game and then you never ever play the game ever again. Trust me.
Okay. Ah,
That's a game to where me and Geddy got bored one time and we went in there with trainers and we spawned goats from the fucking sky. We made safes fall from the sky as well, and we just pissed about basically, and we got bored. We literally we didn't play the game for like 2 years.
okay. How about
We eventually, like me and Geddy said, okay, uninstall all of our mods, uninstall all of them, fuck it. And we actually had like a fun time when we were playing the game legitimately.
oh yeah. How about GT5?
GTA 5, I used to mod in GTA 5.
But you still play that, or you
Same
don't play?
GTA 5. No, I got banned
Okay. For how long?
twice. First one was 27 days. The second one was 4 months.
That's not. You should be unbanned by now.
Third one is a permanent ban.
You don't want to do that again.
No, 27 years.
You'd be almost 50.
I will
Yeah,
never
okay.
mod on GTA.
Yeah, fair enough.
Single player or online. I won't touch it.
That's fair enough.
I haven't even booted up the game since. Like, I'm looking at the fucking actual date since I booted up the game. GTA Grand Theft Auto. Last time I booted up the game was the 4th of the 5th, 2018.
Oh wow.
Getty doesn't play it. Fucking nobody plays it who I usually play with. So who am I going to play with?
Let's jump on a server and have fun and go into their TeamSpeak servers and stuff like all that TeamSpeak.
It's not really fun
Where you're
at all,
voicing.
because it's just filled with crybaby children that like to just kill people for the sake of fucking killing people. That's
Fair enough.
GTA in a nutshell.
Yeah, they went military wise and all of that. So
And the only time it's good is when you have somebody. Well, when you're in a session and you're in a session with people who are probably mature, because nobody gets killed for no fucking reason. People can just do their shit by themselves or in their groups, and everybody kind of has that like little bit of a role that's like, okay, I'm not gonna fucking attack them if they don't attack me, and vice versa, you know. Also, why is this a fucking bright yellow fucking carrier? I don't want this carrier. I'm leaving this system.
why?
But-
What do you want
I
to
don't
carry
a bright
for?
yellow carrier. It's lime yellow.
Lime yellow. It's not the submarine colour. You could pretend you could pretend I am a submarine. Play when the Beatles songs in the background. Yellow submarine. I'm still trying to find this planet. I'm on the last couple of planets to scan.
I don't know whether to get this like carrier or not, guys. I really don't.
Well, okay, is it bigger or not? And what's it do for you anyway? Question.
Everything.
What do you mean everything?
Like, I don't know. I don't have one. I still don't have one. And I need to get one.
Why do you need to have one?
Because it's called game progression.
Yeah, but you haven't even built your base yet.
Yeah, because I'm not going anywhere. It's No Man's Sky.
Yeah, but that's not. You skip part of the game game
I
progression.
could build my base on the carrier if I wanted. Like,
You can build your base actually on a carrier, but that's kind of pointless though.
no.
You can't land the
No Man's
carrier,
Sky,
can you?
just stay in one place, you keep moving.
Oh yeah, true. But then you'd have to go back to your carrier every 5 seconds to put
Yeah, you
stuff.
can spawn it in front of you.
What, the carrier?
Yeah.
You can actually spawn it onto the planet.
No, you spawn it above the planet.
Yeah,
Anywhere
but
in the galaxy.
how do you get? Okay, is it a teleporting or is it something else to get from?
It just teleports in. Just
No, but how do you get from the planet to your thing? You have to fly up there, don't you?
Yeah, just
So
fly
if you
around
want,
the ship.
so if you want engine to, oh no. Okay, I'm really kind of finding it frustrating to get to this planet today. I hope we find it. Maybe it's this one. I do hope we find it. If we don't, I'll be really annoyed. How many more planets I got there to go?
I don't think that's what it's going to have.
I think that might be the next one.
Isn't it?
Which ones we haven't got left? That one there, that one there.
Yeah, I want to find a good carrier.
I'm thinking, I'm hoping it's this one here.
It's just really annoying.
That does look cool.
Find a good looking carrier.
I'm quite happy with the carrier at the moment.
I know, I'm happy, but I'd like one,
I'm hoping this is going to be
you know?
the one where after. Oh, there it is. Guardians.
Need another
There it
wealthy
is.
system.
I'll scan this one because I want to scan this planet. And now we found out where the Guardian system is. Yay! That'll be the next planet we'll go scan. But I just want to get this one over and done with. I might as well scan the rest of them. Wow. Get over and done with. I found where the Guardian structures are. Yay!
Super, you got an idea what observatories are good for?
Finding locations. And you also get some tech from them as well.
Okay. I was expecting absolutely nothing.
So what I might do is scan all this system, find the Guardian structure, land on the planet.
The engine
And leave
room is
it that.
off planet, but that's a lush planet.
Oh, what time is it? It's
Wanna
almost
stay
11 o'clock.
here.
Yeah, we can probably land on the planet tonight and hunt down the so-called thing which you would need. I really want to get back.
It's for once a planet with green grass and nice vegetation. And I got
I
an
like-
STR scanner now.
Hmm?
Scanning brings a whole lot of cash.
Oh, cool. I've still got the basic one. Now, from here, we'll go scan this last one and then scan the planet that's where... Actually, could leave that one unscanned, actually. Yeah, I might do that, because then I can keep that as a memory thing. So we know we want to go to that one now. So I'll leave that unscanned and let's go.
Dazzling space-time stabilizer. 19 slot multi-tool.
A quick look.
Mine is better. Haha.
What is left to be unscanned?
But the name is awesome.
That one there. So it's pretty much go to that sun. Well, you go
Remember,
to,
you can change the name of your multi-tool.
go to guest transfer, so, and go to that.
Yeah, you can change all of
We can, since we might as well scan that one, but we know where we're going. And the system's pretty easy to find. It's only 900 light years away from Shinrata. Yeah, we want to go here. Hopefully we don't ever have to come back here ever again. Now I've got to get the alien stuff and scan all those other things, but I can't be bothered. So let's go to the Guardian structures. This looks nice because we've got the rings right near, so I wonder what that would look like with the light coming off the coming off the rings and coming onto the planet. That might look awesome. Stars just look bigger here.
Oh, hello, manufacturing facility.
Yeah, I hope
That's not.
this one is not damaged in any way. I like the look of the planet now. That looks awesome. The colour wise is really nice. Well, we'll continue on and hopefully we can get... That does look nice. Might have been a giant kangaroo there once. Should really check the gravity, but hey, not overly worried about the gravity. This is better. I'm going in a bit harsh. Slow down a bit, but I want to get closer to it.
Oh,
This planet looks like it's going to be a fun one to land on. So here we are. Finally, we made it. And hopefully it's not been nerfed or dead. And we cannot get an FSD booster no matter where we do. How lucky we could be. I I don't know, I love the look of the green. Up. Let's get really close to it and have a look-see. Not many places we're going to land on this thing, I think. Maybe down here. Okay. Looks like something's got to spawn there. Need to get a bit closer to see the map. Let's put the landing gear down to see it or not? No.
Things that.
Still a bit high up. I'm hoping this one is going to give us everything we need. I don't really want to waste the... It's still not giving us... How close? So now it's giving me the map. Gee, you have to get really close to it. I hope it's not broken.
That's so much easier to fuel your rover up.
Well, I hope it's not broken at all, which would be good. Let's go find a landing spot. Let's see if we can find one over here somewhere if it's not. Oh, so we could we target that? I'm curious. Well, okay, we are. What was it? Glue. Something behind us. Where is it? Good thing about having a small ship, you can sort of throw it around. Okay, it doesn't look like we can target anything with the ship. Okay, let's go. Oops, too close. Ah, I don't want to go this far anyway. That's too rugged terrain.
Learns the Viking word for certain.
Certainly, sir.
And I can produce Lemia.
Whatever that is.
Exactly.
It's useful.
I'm trying to find a landing spot now. Here we go. Oh, that would do. Line it up. Perfect. And we'll go to the alien room. Oh. Come on. Go to the flight stuff. Alright. Now wait, oh, come on. Ah, you gotta be. Doesn't want to land. Come on, I've got legs out. Okay, I'm going to find somewhere else then. Thank you. It was a small ship.
Oh, the driving in this game is just so much fun.
You seem to be struggling. Hmm?
Driving?
The question is, which thing have you got?
Take the chrome one out. Is it the chrome one?
I've got the roamer, and I'm about to get the other
Find
one.
out.
Have you got the hover one?
Smaller one?
It hovers. That's all I need to say.
I'll have a look.
Well, you'll know. It's glorious.
No, it's not
I want
that
the big
one.
one.
Yeah, big one's cool.
Signal lost. Oh, I don't know what. I dismissed the ship. Bye bye. Beautiful. I think we got the chrome one. Wrong button. Try this one. Yeah, it's the chrome one. It looks cool. Oh wow, that looks awesome.
Yep, I got the hover one.
That's cool. Anyway, now we want to go to the Guardian. Dun, 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 dun. Oh. We find the rocks, we can shoot some rocks too. But this is a nice planet. It's pretty smooth too, driving on this one. It's not too bad even going over this stuff. Must be a light gravity one. But we need to find, we got to find if this ancient ruin works. Where does this work? Come on. It's a fair hike away, but so almost there. We need to get these blueprints. And then we might try is, once we get the blueprints, we'll try. Oh. It's a gentle fall, it's not a heavy fall. Oh wow. Oh, I saw the back there in the distance. Oh wow, that looks awesome from now. That does look, but I like it how they've got when you get light on them, it makes it look better than just driving in complete darkness almost. You don't get to see them. Now we'll follow up to the left. Yeah, and hopefully this is going to give us what we want. If it doesn't give us what we want, I'm going to be really, really disappointed. I've tried pretty much everything that I know of and like to hunt down more. Yeah, we keep an eye out for bad things. We're not worried about pick up anything unless it's... Yeah, there's something coming off. That's that one there. We'll target that because we need a relic. put simply in a safe side. We want to set that up. Wrong one. That one. There's a player here. Hello? I've got a commander here. What was the commander's name? I think it's disappeared. No, he's disappeared. Ah, I want to say I'd like to say hello. But nope. They could have said hello, but nope, they didn't want to. It's solo and solo. Now, let's see if this is where we need to go. We got the cargo, didn't we? Yep, okay, so we don't need that open anymore. Now, we've got to find the guarding structure. We'll drive around and see if we can find anything that's going to pop up first of all. And any aliens about, so we can have to shoot the aliens. Okay, yep, there's an alien behind us. We ran away. First of all, run away. Get your shields back up. Where is it, alien? There you are. Okay, let's see if we can get rid of turret mode. Mouse. Coming to say hello. He wants to die quickly. Boom. Target destroyed. Now, where was the goodies for him? They're flying over there. Wow, okay. There's the other one. Might as well leave that open then. Let's go back up here. Okay, something is here, so we can kill alien things. I can put weapons onto that first, just in case. Now we've got to find out if they...
Oh, by the way, if you need magnetized fucking ferrite, I have a lot.
How much?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, almost 6 stacks.
Oof.
And stacks is 500.
What do you use that for?
I don't know. I literally don't know.
I think that's what I
Because
need.
pirates keep attacking me. That's why I keep picking it up.
Magnetized ferrite.
Yeah, the pirates keep dropping it, so I'm like, okay, I'll kill them. I don't know what you can turn it into. Do you know, RJ?
Using crafting a lot. And you
Yeah,
also use it as a
it's
super
got
boost.
several uses. You also need it from time to time for crashed traders.
Well, fuck.
Hang on to it. It's easier to get.
But
Yeah.
you'll never need this amount.
What, 5 stacks?
Yes.
5 stacks of 500.
Yeah. If you have 1 stack, I always carry 1 stack with me, so I don't have a hassle, and that's it. I don't.
The reason I have so many stacks is because I have a 29 slot ship, and I just keep picking them up off these like fucking
Oh, you can
shit.
sell
I just
them
keep
then.
attacking. Like they keep attacking me and like shooting at me. So I'm like fucking why not? I'll kill them.
Ah.
Fuck out.
Oh,
I think this might be a
Put this-
no-go zone. Nothing's appearing so far. I've shot one thing, but no structures are appeared. This could be dead.
Can this superheated rainstorm please disappear?
This is really annoying if it is dead. Let's go to the guardian structure now. We've tried driving around a bit. Nothing else has appeared. I
I also
can't
got an
hear
upgrade for
anything.
my Infinite accelerator.
Ah, this is going to be frustrating as well.
I
Okay.
just need to like get another slot on the area to like pull it.
Unless I'm going to scan it. Go to the Ancient Ruins and maybe scan it.
Yeah, I don't like the planet at all.
Ah, this is so
Got a ton
far.
of water. Fine, I'm going over to the other planet.
I think this one's dead too, Jim.
Why are they all dead? Sure, it's... Why?
It's not doing anything. I've come to here, and nothing's appeared. HD63154 it's dead. That's where one time said he got it from. Wilfred. Not Wilfred, yeah. What's his name? This is where he said he got the FSD booster. It's not here. It's very frustrating.
What does it look like from Super Cruise? Not Super Cruise, you know what I meant, like higher up in your ship.
What do you mean?
Like, in your ship, what does it look like? So I can tell you what it
Oh,
It
I'm
does
not
look
midship.
like
I think it's broke. If you see my view live stream, and you can see I'm driving around, and literally there's nothing appearing anywhere. There's no,
well, it looks kind
Pillars.
of like a ruin.
yeah. But he said this is where I was supposed to go to get my FSD booster. I'm right at the right
It could be
location.
entirely impossible. It could be entirely possible that the more places people go, they get like destroyed.
That's totally annoying. So right here, I'm right in the centre of it. There's nothing here.
Remember, they're not there to waste your time.
I know.
No, they're not here to waste my time.
Black is kind of wasting his own time a little bit as well by jumping around in a Corvette.
No, I'm not jumping around in Corvette. I've got to Alliance Chieftain. If you've been watching my stream, I got 25. Yeah, but yeah. Now I'm just really disappointed because I really want this bloody FSD booster blueprint.
Well, go find like the most recent one that has been discovered.
I wouldn't have it.
Google, Guardian structure, Guardian Guardian where the fuck discovered. Like, it should be like at the top of Google.
Oh, that looks
You
awesome.
can also sort by when the article was made as well on Google.
Okay, I'm going to have to try to go get my ship again and just end this
Because
one.
like when I'm doing research papers and stuff, like back in the day when I did them, I used to sort by like newest first because I don't really give a fuck about a page that's been wrote in like 2015 or some crap, and there might be a newer article that's been wrote about the effects on the violence in video games. Yeah, that was a fun one.
I'll wait for this thing to appear itself again. And we can.
It's a typical one.
Will it pop up?
This planet looks enormous.
Oh, come on.
Enormous
want it.
nuclear storms.
Nah.
Nice weather.
Ah, come on. That's not fair.
At least there's activated copper on this planet and silver.
That's really not fair. So, okay, let's go. Try to go sideways, maybe. No, it's not going to work, is it? No. Ah, come on. Poke your nose up. Come on, poke your nose up. You know you want to. Come on. Poke your nose up.
Yeah, right now I'm just camping from the system, growing around the planet.
This is gonna hurt.
Hey, I just walked 10 times.
Too high up.
I'm not sure how many are.
I'm playing for a week now and like, what? 10 times? Only? That's it?
I'm not sure how many are.
Probably 100.
No, not that crazy.
Yeah.
Where is it?
It's way too easy
Ships
to kill.
destroyed. I've destroyed 79 ships,
I destroyed 2.
and I've
Right.
walked 30 times.
There it is.
I make way too many, and then I just jump.
I'll pick up
I've
everything.
destroyed 46.
These pirates really want warp cells, by the way. So if you want to kill pirates, just take warp cells with you.
So,
Very
Well, they
angry.
want my superconductive metal or whatever superconductive.
that was kind of rude.
I got.
That sounds like my.
I was leaving the ruins, but no, it wanted to shoot
You
me.
like a super conduit? Who's it made by? Super! Oh my god, give me one.
Well, we've got ages to go now to the next one. There was a player here. Didn't want to say hello. You could have said hello, but no, you didn't want to say
Oh, I
hello.
should scan that. Can I scan it? Oh,
Ah,
fine.
get. Oh,
Where does pure
That's
family
right.
come from?
just
I
want
really
to summon
love
my
having,
ship, so we'll go out of here, summon it,
I have
and we're
free
going to go
upgrades
back.
on
Well,
all
I have to-
my,
have to do Google
oxygen
search.
stuff. I
And
have an
we're gonna
oxygen
search,
generator that gives
and then
74% extra
we know
life,
this one is a
support
dead
tanks
system,
and
so
4%
don't
solar
come
panel
here.
Power. And then I've got
Alright.
Unless it somehow makes it come
Another-
alive.
get them.
Or you have to do
And I've got
something
another
else
one called Kinetic.
to do
it's
that.
It's an S-class one, Kinetic
Which is
Purifier. That gives
frustrating.
me plus 80% life support tanks and plus 27%
As all.
solar panel power. And then I've got
Like I
another
should have
one
rocked Sarah
that's
was like.
94% life
get out of
support
it.
tanks, which is a B class. So I have all of them. Yeah.
Something
It's
up
still
ahead, we'll
I can-
go there.
Like, how long will it take for me to die out here? 1 minute. 1 minute till critical exposure. I swear
So,
I don't.
it's annoying. Oops, there's a rock there.
Oh, gee. Oh well, these plants give fucking uranium. Well, I like these plants on this planet.
Yeah, I was on the planet, on such a planet as well. Got an entire stack of uranium now.
Yeah, I've got I think 200 on me.
Is that good to use or not?
Yes, uranium is the best to use. It's the best to like use as launch fuel. How much do I have? Where's my uranium? I have a stack of 250 and then 46, which was a stack.
Okay, now we're kind of like I'm down here, so I'm going to have to try to search online and find out if
I
there's
also have
any
a
ones.
ton of
And next time we come back, we'll have a look at it. We'll
And
see what we
sodium
can find.
nitrate.
Alright, it's parking behind me. What the heck? Right there. Yeah, park right on top of me. Great. Let's move it out of its way. Yay! Don't get squashed. Oh, that looks awesome. Oh, don't tell me it's going to be one of those. Oh, it's one of the hill ones. And let's see if we can actually get in this thing. Because look at the angle. I don't think we're going to be able to get in because it hasn't landed. Put its landing gears down even. Can we board ship? No. Okay, dismiss ship. We'll go find another spot. Ah. We're going to find a nice flat spot on this planet for a ship to go to come land on without giving us grief. That was just not on. Well, I'd like to say hello to that player. It came out and open.
I've got the Colossus. This thing's huge.
Let's try recall ship here.
That's like the SRVs that Frontier wanted to add to their elite. Spoilers, they didn't.
Mm.
Oh, I need to stay in the system.
The ones
until I
that
can
does
afford
delete.
that.
Please land the ship properly so I can get into it. Don't just
Yes.
hover above the ground. That was really frustrating.
They wanted to add that SRV that is basically a truck to elite.
Why didn't they?
Of the more important things, I guess.
Oh no, I remember. Because Sandy Smarco said, oh, they don't really see the need for more one SRV. Why do people want more one SRV?
I think he actually did say that.
He did actually say that because he's a cunt.
And that's what's being polite.
Yes.
You should ask Wilfred what he thinks about Sandro. And then, you should also ask a guy called Danton what he thinks about Sandro. He will go off on one.
Why?
He hates him a lot. Like, a lot. Like, a lot. Like, a lot. I don't know why, but I do. But he's a PvP of him. But he just hates, like, some of the shit that he's doing.
Ah, that looks a nice ship, doesn't it?
Which I guess, mutual.
Let's have a drive around it. It's actually landed, which is good. The colour looks good. I'm happy with the colour. Oh, that's where that is. It's really right behind the cockpit of your ship.
Making some more condensed carbon right now.
The extra stuff that you put on there,
Making more condensed carbon with carbon, you know?
the kits and that, it's pretty seamless with this one by the look of it. Okay, besides that, now this is like reminds me of No Man's Sky. Look at that. This is slightly reminding me of No Man's Sky on my ship there. It's got one of the landing pads hovering above the ground. Sorry.
At least No Man's Sky doesn't troll you, you know?
True. Oh, that looks awesome in the back too.
Like, if you want to call your ship in, you literally just go to summon and call your ship in. And that's it.
First time I called my
AOL
ship
landing
in, and it was actually hovering in the air, and I couldn't get into it, so I just basically dismissed it, drove away to another flat area, summoned it. I had to drive over 900 meters just to get to the ship. Hey, it looks like some sort of like when you put the ship kit on this one, right, and it looks like some sort of alien at the back, like a crab or something, or a scorpion. You got the landing gears down and all that, and it looks like a scorpion at the back. That's cool. So you can fit a fighter bay in here. Didn't know that. I've got to get rid of the edge. Oh, I can't get rid of that. There you go. Okay. Just get bored.
Is it bad that I just manually saved on a planet and then took off and forgot to pick up my like save point? So I just fucking reloaded my manual save.
Okay.
Because it's quicker to just reload your manual save than actually just fucking land again.
Oops. I hit the microphone. So, disappointed with that one. It's a dead one.
Thing's big, but boy is it slow.
Oh, there it is.
feeling this would be really handy in hostile environments.
So there's nothing here whatsoever, which is highly disappointing.
Power of carbon and oxygen.
So we're going to have to go back and find another one.
Real easy, yeah.
Oh, well. We'll just basically drift ourselves into the black somewhere and then think about... See, she says engage too fast. Way too fast.
Slots.
Anyway, I'm going to have to hunt down online and see if I can find what I need to find. And hopefully I can find the recent one and that somebody's done something and found the what I'm after. But anyway, my name is King Admiral Commander Black Star Lord Triple Lead at your service, signing off. Thank you again for watching my videos, and all comments are welcome. You all have a great day now and fly safe. Or, yeah, just fly and have fun.